What does it mean that we were created in the image of God?
Of course, this is based on the pasuk in Chumash, where it says that Hashem created us in His image, B'Tselem Elokim. Generally, the way it's explained in Chassidus is that in the spiritual realm, there's 10 spheres. And not only in the spiritual realm, but it means everything in the spiritual realm is structured in these 10 spheres, in all the spiritual worlds. And everything that exists in all the worlds, it's made up of these 10 spheres. Chochma, Bina, Das, Chesed, Gevura, Teferes, Netzach, Hod, Yesod, Malchus. So a human being, the way Hashem created us, is that the neshama, the soul, is also made up of these 10 attributes, 10 faculties. There's Chochma, Bina, Das, the intellectual faculties. And then there are emotional faculties, which are Chesed, Gevura, Teferes, Netzach, Hod, Yesod, Malchus. And just like the soul is made up of 10 faculties, and these 10 faculties correspond, and they're like the counterpart to the 10 aspects, the divine aspects, also the physical body is also structured in a way that it resembles and it represents these 10 aspects. And Chassidus explains this in detail. But I guess the question that comes to mind, which is the bigger question, is how could you say the image of God? God has no image. It's one of the most basic principles of Jewish belief. So in essence, this is really a question about the whole idea of spheres. When Chassidus talks about the fact that there are 10 spheres, there's Chochma, Bina, Chesed, Gevura, every one of the spheres is defining something specific. And Hashem has no definition, has no form, no shape. And when we say that He has no form and no shape, we don't only mean not a physical form. It also means not even a spiritual form. So how could we say that God has these 10 attributes? Of course, this is a very deep subject in Chassidus, but just to explain it in a simple way, there's a story in Gemara where someone once asked Rabbi Gamliel. It says that wherever there are 10 Jews together, Shchinta Sharya, the Shechina is there. And he said to him, Kama Shchinta Isluchu, how many Shechinas do you have? If wherever there are 10 Jews, in every shul, in every yeshiva, the Shechina is there, then how many Shechinas do you have? And he said to him, does the sun shine in your home? Does the sun shine in other people's home? And of course the answer is yes. So he says, so how many suns are there? And his answer was, there's one sun, but the sunlight shines in different places. So he answered him the same as with Hashem. Hashem is one, Hashem Elokeinu, Hashem Echad, but Hashem's light shines in different places. Wherever there are 10 Jews, that's where Hashem's light shines. That's where His presence manifests. And that's the same with the spheres. Hashem Himself is infinite, is abstract, there's no form, there's no shape, not in the physical sense, not in the spiritual sense. We can't apply and use any term to define Him in any way possible. When we say Chochma Bina Das, means Hashem's light manifests itself in 10 different ways. Those are the 10 spheres. And the reason why Hashem chose to manifest Himself in 10 different ways, because He chose to create a world, and this world should be finite, and this world should be structured with many differences. So He manifested His presence in 10 different ways, and from there comes all the differences that exist in the world. Even though there are much more than 10, but these 10 differences are general. It includes hundreds of thousands and millions and billions and trillions and infinite details, but they're all included in these 10. So this is what it means that man was created in the image of God, that Hashem created the neshama, that it also has this manifestation. The soul manifests its presence in Chochma, Bina, Das, and 10 faculties. And even the physical body is structured in a way that it resembles these 10 faculties.